Hello everyone, I am your host Gutslerman, and in today's video I would like to take you on a little journey to a place I like to call Pepper Palace. Now there they have plenty of sauces for whatever you're cooking, like a Cajun dish or a nice barbecue. So just sit back and check it out. Hello, I am here at Pepper Palace, as you can see in the background, and I have my friend here who's going to introduce himself in just a little bit. So if you're looking for that holiday idea on what to get someone, and you love the barbecue, or you love making chili, or that Cajun dish, this is the place for you, believe me. When you see all the selection they have here, if you can't find what you're looking for here, then it's not invented yet. So, all right. So if you want to introduce yourself and tell a little bit of the history of Pepper Palace.
So my name's Steve, and I'm the manager at the St. Louis Galleria location. So Pepper Palace was first established in 1989 by a couple named Craig and Tanya Magawa. They just started up a small kiosk up in Wisconsin. Didn't really have a massive plan or anything going forward. They just decided that this is something that they wanted to do and wanted to try out. And soon after that, after some success of selling some hot sauces from various locations around the area, they opened up a couple more inline retail locations after that. And then over time, since 1989, we've grown to around 150 locations around the country. Especially right now, things are growing rapidly. This time last year, we had around 75 locations, and so that kind of shows how quickly we want to grow and how quickly we want our name out there. And hopefully within the next couple of years, we should be getting to around 400 locations around the country.
Wow, 400 locations.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Wow. And the great thing about us is that we make everything from hand, so just imagine humans cutting all the ingredients, bottling everything themselves. We make it with all fresh ingredients, so everything is grown naturally, no artificial things added into any of our hot sauces, any of our wing sauces, anything like that. We also make everything in very small batches, so imagine no massive machinery making massive gallons, sending them out in jugs to every single location. We get them all in pre-bottled right to us, so humans bottling all of our sauces, giving it to us in these small packages, and we've won quite a few awards. So.
Wow. So if you ever come in here to this location or any of his other locations and you just really don't know what you're looking for, they have a beautiful system where they got bottles out and they hand you a plastic spoon and you can test whatever you might find here that you might want to test. And let me tell you, there's a lot of great products here, from the basic all the way up to the hot. Now let me ask you, what's the hottest pepper?
So the hottest pepper, technically at the moment, we consider is the Carolina Reaper pepper. I know there's a guy that has his own farm that grows his peppers, and he tries to make the hottest thing humanly possible. I'm sure quite a few people have seen that on like YouTube or other like video streaming services, what he's done. But currently, we just consider it the Carolina Reaper pepper, and we have quite a few things that has that particular pepper in it, going all the way down to just mild stuff with like chili peppers and poblano peppers, things like that.
Wow. So if someone would come in here and they're like, I just love it, the hotter the better. If I could catch my mouth on fire,
Yes,
that's
we have
what
quite a few
I
people
love.
like that. Yeah.
What would you recommend?
So what I would recommend is we have this guy right here. This is our hottest hot sauce. I'll just go into a little bit about it. It's around 7 to 9 million Scoville units. Usually in this store, we don't go by Scoville units because we prefer a focus on taste over just pure heat. So there's pretty much just a couple things in the store where I'll actually even give Scovilles to people from that point on. From that point down at least, we just kind of go by, is it extreme tasting, extra hot, medium, or mild? But for this guy, it's called Flatline, and the marketing for hot sauces is great, obviously. So This is called Flatline. It's around 7 to 9 million Scoville units, like I said. It has the Carolina Reaper pepper in it, the Maruga Scorpion pepper, 7-pot Dogwood pepper, ghost pepper, and a 7 million Scoville capsaicin, which is the extract and the seeds that gives things their heat.
Wow, I tell you, that's just absolutely amazing.
Oh,
That-
absolutely.
If you say I like my mouth on fire, but I
Yes.
like a little taste with it too.
Uh-huh.
That'll be something that's in that box.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the funniest thing is, out of everything in our store currently, since we've only been open for around 3.5 weeks, this is the most sold thing, and those people that genuinely enjoy things that are spicy, they actually try it and they're like, oh wow, that actually tastes pretty good, even though it burns their mouth.
Now I'm going to show you a little bit. They actually up here in the merchandise will have a shirt that says "Survive Flatline Hot Sauce." So you can actually get a T-shirt.
Yep, you can get a t-shirt. We also have
Yes.
a seasoning if that's your thing too. You can add the seasoning with the hot sauce and really burn your mouth if that's what you want to do. So.
Now, if somebody just comes in here and says, you know, I'm doing like a base chili, and I like a little just something to give it that flavor,
Uh-huh.
what would
So-
you recommend?
We have quite a variety of seasonings in here. I would definitely recommend something around maybe the Cajun Isle, something to give you a little bit more heat, or anything just more of the pepper base in our seasoning. We have like a great All-American seasoning that I think would be really good in some chili. Also, our best-selling seasoning is called the Chop House. It's almost an allspice. You can really use it for absolutely anything. And those would be two things I would recommend. Maybe some other hot sauce if you want to kind of mix up some flavors or something. So in a chili, maybe the sweet chipotle. That would be something that might be pretty good. Or our best-selling hot sauce, which is this one right over here. This is called Black Rose. This is definitely something that it's kind of our counter to all things like Tabasco and Cholula. This is the best-selling hot sauce. This might be really good to add just a little bit of heat, but also some really good flavors like your normal garlic and peppers and everything like that.
Wow, that is awesome. So now we're going to kind of do like a walkthrough of what you would expect to do if you came to the store and just try stuff. So, you know, let me get the camera, and I'll just come in. We'll go to the spoon dispenser, get a spoon, and we'll go try some of these sauces.
And there's no limit to sampling here. Any of the things can pretty much be open to sampling. We have closed salsas. We have some other closed sauces that, you know, isn't actually out, but all you got to do is ask me, and I'm more than willing to let you try anything in the store.
Now, is the sampling at every location?
Yes, the sampling is at every location. So anywhere you go, you're able to get a chips to try the salsa, or you're able to get a spoon out of the dispensers and go around and try as much as you like.
Wow. Okay, well, let's get this rolling because I'm ready to taste some barbecue sauce.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to go up to the dispenser here and get a spoon out. And if you could show me where the barbecue sauces are at, and we'll start there.
Right over.
Because I know as winter ends and the warm weather comes in, but I'm a guy that can barbecue any time of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
if I wanted a little sweet along with my kick,
Yeah.
what would you recommend?
Sweet with a little kick, definitely, depending, because everyone's tastes are completely different, so it's about how you handle the heat. If you're able to take it a little bit, the honey habanero I think is really good. That's going to be a little on the hot side though. This is our best-selling barbecue sauce by far, the honey chipotle rum. This has like the very mildest kick at the front, and then as soon as you know, you chew and swallow, it goes away almost immediately. So if you like that kick and a little bit of sweetness to your barbecue, those two are definitely good options there.
So I'm going to try this out. So what you would do is you would just put a little bit on a spoon, like this, and then you would try it. There's a slight little kick with that one,
Yeah,
but it's mostly sweet.
and that's what you'll.
I like that.
And that's what you'll see on the bottles here, is that it'll have the little mild chili pepper. It'll also have like a medium and hot chili pepper, all the way to extra hot and extreme. So you definitely know what you're trying here. You're not just going to be blindsided by how hot something might be.
And I like that because a lot of times I might go up to something and I'm excited about it, like, ooh, it has the word honey in it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, absolutely.
and then if you're not expecting that little kick at the beginning,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, is everyone has a different tolerance for heat. So, and we absolutely respect that. So, when it says mild, chances are there's not going to be any heat to it. Like literally zero, because if you expect that and you go in and you try it and it actually does have some spice, then you're going to be a little upset. But we respect anybody that does not have a high heat tolerance and will want something that has like little to no heat in here. And that's even with our hot sauces, our wing sauces, our glazes, marinade seasonings. Everything has we have some mild stuff.
and I see right here that you also have some fruit selections here.
Oh, absolutely. They have a very strong fruit taste, and I definitely like that about them. So it's not just going to be, oh, that kind of tastes like what it says it tastes like. You're definitely going to get the watermelon or the blueberry. What is it? I like the mango personally. I think that goes really well with the spices and everything in typical barbecue sauce. So all of those are definitely going to be very well crafted for you.
Wow, so this is just like for pulled pork and barbecue. What would you recommend for like a Cajun dish, like for a gumbo or something?
For like a gumbo or something,
Yes.
I'd definitely go probably, you can add a little bit of Louisiana marinade that we have here. This is really good. It's mild, so you're not going to have any, heat to it. But you can definitely supplement that with some of our seasonings that we have that are good for Cajun and gumbo dishes, which is right over here. So then we're going to roll around the corner. And we have quite a few Cajun seasonings, as well as Creole French Quarter seasonings. They're in varying sizes, so if you really like something, then you can get a smaller size, or if you really, really like something, you could get the bigger size here. So definitely I'd go with the Big Easy. That's kind of our staple Cajun seasoning, or the French Quarter. These two are really, really good when it comes to seasoning and Cajun style dishes and gumbo and stuff. If you want it a little bit hotter, we have a Big Easy hot seasoning. So that also works really well with some Cajun dishes, gumbo, etc.
Now, I guess now there's several options here, but I'm only going to touch on 3 of them. So we did like the barbecue and the Cajun. What about like some wings, chicken wings?
Some wings?
Yeah, some wing
we have
sauce.
quite a bit of wing sauces right over here. These are also varying in heat from mild to extreme. Our best-selling wing sauce by far is the garlic parmesan. I know quite a bit of people, they enjoy that type of thing. I also really, really like it. I just had it the other day. I have a couple bottles at my house. So that one's really, really good. Also some honey garlic. This is, as you can see, the hot, like we talked about before. It has a little bit of heat to it. Some people wouldn't expect that in honey garlic type of sauce. And then you get to your really extreme stuff. If you really like your spicy, this has the capsaicin that was in our hottest hot sauce before. This is a Reaper pepper base. This is a ghost pepper. This is just your standard hot buffalo sauce. So these are probably your best bet when it comes to wing sauces. But you could also get a hot sauce and use it as a wing sauce for a lot of people. So that's definitely not the end-all be-all over here. These are just kind of buffalo style sauces that we have.
Wow, and I also see that you have like a little chart here, pepper chart. Here's
Yep.
the Carolina Reaper,
Uh-huh.
habanero, ghost pepper is right here.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so you'd say every location has this
Yes, they do.
chart.
So it'll really, it kind of goes hand in hand. So your mild will be color coded with your jalapeno chipotle here. The mild has a green label, so this is going to be green. Medium has a yellow label, so anything with these tend to be in the medium side. Anything with a red label for hot, that's going to be these. Extra hot are these, and then extreme is going to be your Carolina Reaper or your capsaicin extract. So,
Well, I see the Carolina Reapers in white, so I guess that's what's going to happen to your completion if you
Pretty much.
if you try that.
yeah, a lot of people tend to get to this color down here, but yeah, it eventually you can get to a point where you're really about to be hurt there. so.
That's with me. I've made it to the habanero. I've tried habanero pepper.
Yeah.
But I've never made it past that.
And that's the thing is
That's-
there's a level of tolerance for heat when it comes to enjoyment and just, for trying things. I usually do habanero just for enjoyment. When it gets to like ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper, I could still take it, but I'm not just gonna like put it on a sandwich or anything like that.
Well, just the names alone, like ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper, like just the names alone would scare me away.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Definitely.
Is that foreshadowing what's going to happen to me if I try it?
More or less, depending on the heat tolerance. Plenty of people can take that stuff. So
Wow.
that's all it really depends on.
So really, whether you like just regular bell pepper or you want, like I said, your mouth on fire, you have both of those and everything in between.
Everything in between, yes. And we're not going to trick you into thinking, oh, this is mild, so it's only going to have a little bit of heat. If it says mild, there's zero heat to it. The only thing is going to be the taste of maybe some peppers, but it won't activate any of the senses that create the hot taste in your mouth. So, yeah.
Wow, that is very, very awesome. Man, you got a wide variety of stuff. You even got like pepper jelly
We have pepper
and
jelly,
stuff here.
a
And
bunch of seasoning. We have pickles, pickled veggies, things over in the corner. We have quite a few different things up front, like popcorn and an energy drink. We have jelly beans that are spicy. So,
wow. So everything that everyone's seen here at this location, all the locations have.
Yes.
So you don't have to.
There might even be more at some locations just because we're still fairly new. So we're still getting as many things as we can here during the busy time of the season. But yeah.
Wow. So we'll kind of top it off here with showing some of your gifts ideas, your put together gift packs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Since Christmas is coming up and that special someone in your life might like some hot sauce.
So one of our special deals that we have is a buy 5 get a 6th item for free, and that's kind of a staple deal that we have. Pretty much anyone that walks in here, you try a few things, like, man, I really like these 3 things, and then we run it past you. It's like, hey, we have this special deal where if you only buy 2 more items, you're able to get the 6th item for free. So this is kind of what this is essentially. These are kind of my favorite things personally. I can also kind of understand that my taste might not be the same as other people's. So I have my actual favorite things, and then I have my favorite things, but not as weird. So yeah.
So obviously, like Steve's Taste packs, that's going to be just this location. But
Yes.
can you find packs like this at other locations?
Oh yeah, plenty of locations do this kind of thing as well, where they, I've seen people do kind of like a Christmas theme, and they have quite a bit of red and green, different like items that they put in there. I've seen people do like an Asian theme, a Mexican theme, what is it, an all-American theme type of thing. So you could definitely go to different places and they'll have these kind of displays where they're like, ooh, all that sounds good, I'll just do that. And then you'd be able to pick out that. So yeah, every
Wow.
location has something like this.
Yeah. So like we said, this was the Galleria location.
St. Louis Galleria.
If you want to come down and say hi to Steve and listen to
do.
some great Christmas music in the background.
Wonderful Christmas music.
Yes.
I'm a fan of it, so I'm in paradise whenever I'm here listening to this.
Pick up some Steve secret sauce packs
Yep.
for that special someone in your life.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And also, we have a bestsellers pack here as well. This pretty much has our best-selling item in every single area of the store.
So
that's another staple that we do.
Now this box here, this one right here, like, is this at every location?
Yes, this is a $60 flat, so it's not the buy 5 get 1 for free. It's even less. It's even less money that you would have to spend if you would buy all these separately and get that extra item for free. So this is definitely a great item if you don't really know what to do, or if you just want to kind of get a gift for someone that just tends to like quite a few things. This is definitely right up that alley.
Nice. And I guess one last question that someone might wonder: do you have gift cards?
Yes, we do have
For
gift
here.
cards. Yes, we have gift cards. We have an online store. We have an app. So if you don't want to come all the way out here and want to buy something online, you're more than welcome to go to pepperpalace.com or just search us in the iTunes gifts or in the iTunes store or the Play Store and find our app and purchase things online. Get it shipped to you.
All right. Well, man, this has been pretty awesome. I got some pretty good gift ideas myself.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, I showed that shirt.
Yeah.
If you want to come down here and try the flatline, I don't know if I want to do that, but if you guys want to do that, you can. Well, thank you for taking the time for this interview.
Wonderful.
And-
It was great talking to you. Definitely.
All right, and we'll see you out here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Come on in.